show, yelling and screaming on the front row. Jumped on stage, knocked me down, you made me horny. I drug you around, put you in the van, took you to the tail. On the way there, you was texting on your cell. You jumped out the van before I got the room. Hopped in the car with your girl and went zoom. You danced with girls like a freak. You promised me a threesome last week. Another girl, it's hard to find. What about, what's her name? She changed her mind. So many people coming through. I can't get time alone with you. At least I had privacy, single and pole. With you, I can't even jack off no more. You full of shit. Full of shit.
And, well, good evening. Like I said in the chat, Citadel was late getting my script to me. Bad Citadel. But I have it. Haven't gone through it yet, so first time seeing it, first time reading it, but, you know, I usually do okay. Wouldn't you guys agree? But, something is just really ironic about this post to me. They think we're going to sell at 1,000. They're going to learn the hard way. And I say, who is going to learn the hard way here? Really? At the end of the day, at the end of this meme stock winter that we're just now starting, I believe that the meme stock winter is coming in earnest. But who's going to learn the hard way? And what will that entail? The perceived risk is not that AMC is going down to 10. The risk is that everybody is worried about is AMC going up to $1,000 in the Wall Street Journal. 1K gives me 1 million. That's not enough. That's not enough. It's not enough for this ape. Perfect bake 420. What is he referring to there? Add a zero. Yeah, add a zero. Right. Some will, most won't. They'll never learn. And again, I say, there is something ironic in that. Model 3 dude in the house. Hello, sir. Welcome. Just imagine the FOMO leading up to 1,000. They will lose total control of the stock. Bitch, I haven't been here this long for a measly 1K a share. You better add some zeros to that shit. If you sell for less than six gets, your mom's a hoe. Wow. This is from last year, just saying. Oh, really? Is it really? Well, since they didn't give a link or show anything that identifies it in time, I would agree. I would probably agree with that. It probably is. So, yeah. Now, Jack Hunter is saying that Charles Payne is saying that a short squeeze season has been declared. Short squeeze season declared by Charles Payne. Oh boy, I love Charles Payne. Let's see what he says. Well, I don't love him. I don't even really like him. But I love when they talk. I love when they show stuff by him. Jack Hunter. Wow. Okay. I was like, oh, all right. There we go. So, let's see here. All right, Jack.
Hey guys, it's Jackson Hunter. I'm back with another AMC stock update. Today is Tuesday, June 28th. Please
so excited anymore.
Please smash that subscribe button. I love and appreciate you.
Gong.
Oh, AMC stock was down on the day 5.31%, ending the regular trading hours at $13.38 per share on a volume of 39 million. So,
wow.
This is not financial advice.
Pretty horrible.
I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not make investments based on what I say in my content. AMC was just in a downtrend all day long. You got lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then consolidation from 10 a.m. to pretty much the remainder of the day. If I pull up the heat map, gigantic limit sell at 1475, but that was not touched all day long, but that can be seen as a great level of resistance.
Oh, a great level.
And you also have a limit sell at $15, not as huge transactionally, but the size of the transaction, but there is a limit sell 15, then limit buys at...
In order for it to be a transaction, that means that shares actually had to be transacted at that price. Were shares transacted at $15 today? Don't think so. So, yeah. You know, he wishes it were a transaction. He wishes it were a transaction.
1250.
Not a transaction.
And 13 and 15.
But, I mean, I don't know if that's a step up or a step down from equilateral triangle. I like that.
Cents. Okay,
these guys are
check
funny.
this out right here.
Lynn. Hello, Lynn.
SPY, really red day, down 2%, which makes sense. That I think that was a fake bull move the past couple
Oh, you think so, Jack? Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's learning. He's learning, I guess, right? A fake bull move. So I just linked it in the Telegram live chat, Telegram voice chat. So come on in, Lynn, if you want to, or anyone for that matter. Any of the 3 people watching now, one of which is probably me. Okay.
Days. So year to date, it's still down 20.32%, sitting at 380. Okay, so the next level to watch is this 365 range, and if it breaks through that, you're probably going to see 350 and
blah, blah,
maybe lower. But honestly,
okay, let's hear about Charles Payne.
Check this out. I saw this tweet. I was on Twitter last night, and I just came across this tweet from AMC Bull 69, and it sums up the thoughts and the feelings that I have every single day about
Hi, Chris.
This movement. So the tweet is, I think some of you want to stay in this effed up A play because y'all ain't got better else to do but sit on Twitter and F your fingertips.
He's a rapper and he's censoring himself? Okay.
Up tweeting ... I need my effing bread. So, man, I think this all the time. For some reason or another, there's something psychologically going on where some individuals of this movement, and it's probably not the majority, it's probably the large minority, but I think it's the outspoken minority, right? I think it's the loud minority that for some reason or another want this play to continue and draw out for, I don't know what it's for followers, for...
Interesting wording of what he said
logically
there.
Going on where some individuals of this movement, and it's probably not the majority, it's probably the large minority, but I think it's the outspoken minority, right? I think it's the loud minority that for some reason or another want this play to continue and draw out for, I don't know what it's for followers, for attention, for they didn't like their life before the AMC movement. I don't know, but I'm in the lane where I just want this squeeze to happen, and I'm
so I can well, I'm not
trying
gonna
to
say
get my
that. I'm not going to say what I was thinking.
cash and get
nice.
out of here. Like, that's, you know, I love the camaraderie that we've built, and I love some of the friendships that we've made. That's incredible. It's worth more than money, but I'm not trying to be holding on to AMC forever and ever. That's not the goal. The goal is to hold on to it as short as possible for the short squeeze, and then do whatever you want with that money.
Then dump
and
that
essentially
shit.
Freedom, right? So, pretty peculiar.
But instead, they are prisoners of the chart and of Citadel. And so he doesn't have to suck dicks down at Skid Row.
AMC Bull 69 post, because I think that all the time, man. And then just a tweet that I put out last night just to give some clarification of where I'm coming from.
I lost.
You want Moass to add on to your hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in net worth. I want Moass to pay for therapy and buy health insurance. So just to clarify where I'm coming from, I see a lot of cats with just tons of money, and I'm like, do you even need Moass? Like, would it even really change your life? Noticeable amount? But in any case, I want everybody to win. I just want to
you can't tell outside looking in. That's bullshit. But anyway, doesn't matter because Moass is fantasy.
Clarify where I'm coming from. This is a tweet from Charles Payne. It's called "It's Short Season." It's short squeeze season again. Hedge funds are net short and their mouthpieces are all over TV trying to talk the market down another leg, but they're being squeezed big time. Heavy shorted names champing at the bit pre-market trading. So this is Russell 3000 average member.
Wait, what did it say again? Hedge fund? Okay, this is from 5:30 a.m. today, and the NASDAQ was down 3% today, so good, Charles. It's short squeeze season again. Hedge funds are net short, and their mouthpieces are all over TV, like on your show, to talk the market down another leg, but they are being squeezed big time. Heavy shorted names champing at the bit pre-market trading. Cool. All right.
Called It's Short Season. It's short season. Russell 3000 average member performance from June 16th to June 24th. So I believe that was last week, based on short interest ratio. All right. So Charles Payne says it's short squeeze season. Not sure exactly which equities he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about the overall market. But it looks like this is talking about Russell 3000, which are, I think in my eyes, the smaller, some of the smaller tickers. AMC and GameStop are in Russell 1000, but who knows? Check this out. If you guys want up to 10 free stocks, click my referral link in the description below. Promo ends in 2 days, June 30th, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. All you gotta do is open an account with Moomoo, deposit any amount, $1.01 or more. You get 6 free stocks just for doing that. To get the remaining 4 stocks, you deposit a cumulative total of $2,000.
Okay, all right. Now, he was wrong. The Russell 3000 is it's basically the entire U.S. stock market. So it's the 3,000 largest U.S. traded stocks. So the 1,000 is small caps. He was right about that. But the 3,000 is market cap weighted equity index that tracks 3,000 of the largest U.S. traded stocks. And that's it for this video. Wow, okay. Awesome. Okay, let's see. So we have Antoinette in the house. Hello. Evergreens is here. He resisted, or she resisted the urge to buy AMC calls. So that's good. Remember that feeling. Good. Use my affiliate link so he can get a free share of Apple. Subscribe below and download Moomoo with my link. Do not download it without my link. Yes, it's a terrible platform without my link. If you use my link, though, it's a great platform. Yes. So, what do we got here? Bloomberg and AMC wrap up. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but I know we might take a look at this Casey Shaw stream, some of it, too. AMC Moass starts when this happens. Oh, man, I don't have the energy. I mean, I have too much energy for this guy right now, but, well, we'll see what he's, at least a little bit of what he's saying, I guess.
What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. I just wanted to touch base.
It's Taco Tuesday, baby. Of course.
Things that I see going on. First, tomorrow we have Jerome Powell speaking on the inflation, right?
Yay.
it's hard to say what he's going to do. Honestly, I know that rates are going to be raised more. The question is it going to happen?
We know that. I don't care what you have to say about
another stimulus check. So inflation.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
$1,050. Woohoo! It'll fill my tank. You know, 3 times in my.
It's not the same damn thing as a stimulus check, but whatever.
But
all right. Okay, Ken, you don't have to shut me down now. Already. That was quick. That was quick. Well,
right, it's a bullshit pump that the federal government and Federal Reserve created. It's fake. It's bullshit, right? It's kind of like I loved watching Evergrande, right? Now it's suspended. It's been suspended, but you would see just it dropping, and then we'll pump. Like you have all these people selling, and eventually you just go, we're literally pouring all this money into something that isn't going to go anywhere. Like it's over. Like we're wasting money at this point, and obviously, like with our stock market and our pumping abilities, right? We haven't. The Federal Reserve hasn't stepped back and said, all right, like this is a waste of time, right? The recession's here, we just have to live with it. But
okay.
And as soon as the recession truly starts, right? Obviously we're starting to see a lot of houses hit the market, a lot of price cuts on housing, and I think we're still in the very early stages, of the mortgage collapse, right? I think what we're seeing now are people who know it's coming and are getting scared and wanting to secure their asset money before it's too late and there's no returning other than waiting 4 or 5 more years for the mortgage to come back up. But you're in a situation now where everything's so
okay. All right. So
our pump that lasted for a week to bring things back. The economy's still fucking great, guys. Now we're back to reality.
All right, we're all going to pause for a line of cocaine so we can get through this fucking shit with some energy, all right?
Okay, we're tracing back down to where it should be, right? People are moving on, okay? The liquidity is still, rather we want to fathom it or not, the liquidity crisis still exists, right? There's plays that people are over leveraged. Okay. When you have the overall market that's dropping and back on track to where it was 2 weeks ago, obviously ETFs are being affected and stuff. AMC is going to be a little bit affected by the rest of those. Obviously, it's dropping more significantly today because there's clearly shorting taking place. And if you're one of those people who believe that the short interest of AMC is 21%, well, you got to use your fucking brain, right? I mean...
Okay, let's use our fucking brains. Let's do it.
It's pretty obvious that that's not the case. Okay?
Wait a minute. You just said use your fucking brain. And then you're saying it's pretty obvious that it's not the case. That's not using your brain. That is not using your fucking brain. Your brain wants evidence, bro. Your brain wants something that it can look at and make sense of and say, yes, this makes sense now. I see the reason. There's data. There's evidence. That's not what's happening here. Use your brain. It's obvious that it's more than that. It's obvious that you're a fucking idiot.
It's just getting shorted.
Go back to streaming fucking gaming. Go back to streaming games. Seriously.
I mean, there's literally...
We do not need another idiot out here saying that shit. Okay?
Limited fucking shorted shares. And your brokerage firm isn't on your side. Even though you have your securities lending shut off, they're still lending you fucking shares. They have to be.
They have to be. Oh, there's more of that... supportive evidence right there. They have to be. They have to be. They just have to be. Okay?
I mean, the 90% that own this, we're all using brokerage firms. Maybe some people are using, Edward Jones, whatever, their own financial advisor. But for the majority, I would say it's a safe bet to say that, most of us are using brokerage firms, and we're the ones with the shares.
Because that's how retail fucking buys stock.
How the fuck can shares be loaned? How the fuck can shares keep popping up, right? 3,000 shares, 10,000 shares. Where are those coming from? Okay.
Probably the 100+ million that are owned by institutions, bro. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. Institutions own about half. Retail owns about half. There's only a little over 100 million shorted. So there's a lot more that could be lent. A lot more. Love to see his face when that happens.
They're coming from us. We're not giving them out, but they have to be coming from us. So, there's nothing we can really do about that. But it's just
all right, Manny. All right.
Sure, I didn't 1,000 times my investment, but at least I can 5x my investment, right? Because the company's actually thriving and doing well. So instead of...
Well, he's clearly not talking about AMC there, right? All right, he gets 2 more shots. That's creepy. That is creepy.
Patience being shitty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it took a year or 5 years. Like, most fucking people...
Doesn't cost anything to hold, right? All right, last shot. Here we go. All right.
My position's safe. I'm safe. Sure, can life always be better? Can you always have a bigger house or, a bigger yard, property, blah, 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 blah? Yeah, you can always have more. That's human emotion, you can always have more. But, sometimes it's looking at what you have and just realizing right now that's enough, right?
Yep, that's what all the apes are going to have to do. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, you probably did, actually. You probably did. Holy shit. Yeah. There it is. I was thinking something similar, but I was going to let somebody else say it. So there you go. There you go. 5 years for a 5x investment. Why the short sellers are depressing AMC price below $13. Why would the short sellers be doing that? Why? They don't like you. They want you to fail. Adam calls out Ken Griffin. The greatest wealth transfer starts here with GameStop. Key level for AMC. Massive short squeeze coming for AMC stock. Lou feels the squeeze is near and the hedge funds are running out of money. All right, Ape Father. All right, Ape Father. Is this taped at the bar?
So I just got this message. Lou feels that the AMC squeeze is near. Lou feels that the hedge funds are running out of money. Well, Lou has been feeling this for over...
Why do the hedge funds need to have money? Now, what is that? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? It's just that they want, well, let's see what Ape Father says. See what Ape Father says. Sorry.
That the AMC squeeze is near. Lou feels that the hedge funds are running out of money. Well, Lou has been feeling this for over a year.
True. That's true.
Look, no one wants AMC to squeeze more than me. But let's just say Lou is not my reliable source. I think I trust finance news more than I trust Lou. And that's bad. Okay? Lou has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. I don't understand for the life of me how people can watch this buffoon. What do you get out of it watching this bald-headed guy? What do you get out of it? The guy's a criminal. The guy's a con man. The guy lies. He's a pathological liar about everything. I own a Porsche. I own Teslas. I own a penthouse in Manhattan. Lou, you live in a Section 8. Listen to me. A Section 8 apartment with mommy dearest. Lou, you walk all around the place. So when you're not walking, you're on the subway. This is who you're getting advice from. You're getting advice from someone who goes to a hospital in a dungeon. He goes to a dungeon, right? The doctors lost my medical records. They don't lose your medical records, you lunatic. It's online. You can get it in a matter of seconds. Lou, this guy is a disaster. Lou is an absolute disaster. He's an avalanche, okay? And anybody who listens to Lou is more stupider than Lou is. That's just my opinion. So will AMC squeeze? Yes. Will we get the Moass? Yes. And you know what's going to be funny? Lou's going to be like, I called it right. Lou, after 1,000 predictions of being wrong, you're bound to get one right, correct? Not a financial advisor, not a financial planner. A-File is an entertainer, baby.
It's like he's in like an American Legion or something. There's no way he's an American Legion. I guess he could be an American Legion member. Maybe an Eagles club. Maybe a Moose Lodge. Okay. Oh, borrow fee. Uh-oh. Borrow fee. By the way, I got Ortex update here. Ortex guy here with your 628 closing bell Ortex update. Short interest walk down like before last run. Ooh, I like the implication there. While shares on loan still high. Utilization at 100% for the 97th day. Isn't that a slap in the face, apes? Cost to borrow, huge increase. Short interest change minus 1.62%. Uh-oh. Return shares 6.1 mil. Cost to borrow max 58. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's like $6 a year. Holy shit. $6 a year. Damn. Exchange report came out yesterday. 113 million. What about that? I don't like this new appearance. Days to cover. Ooh, days to cover's high. I'm surprised he didn't hype that in his little title. Cost to borrow here is 15%. So I don't know how we get an average of 35% here and 15% here, but whatever. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down. Walking it down. They're walking it down just like before the last run up. Walking it down so it can walk up, so it can run up. A walk down causes a run up. Interesting. Proof. AMC can proof. Dave Lauer. They're back to Dave Lauer. Credit Susie just got charged. Uh-oh. Gamma squeeze starting 3 p.m. Well, that didn't turn out. That didn't work out. Did it? I don't know about that. Robinhood receiving giant bailout. Interesting. Okay, let's check out John Wick sniping. I heard he has an interesting circumstance he's dealing with here. An interesting circumstance, so to speak. Remember when Adam Aron offered free popcorn if you bought a $60 share of AMC, which is actually worth $10. So is the popcorn free or is it $50? When days to cover goes to 5 days, it's time to load the whole boat. Don't overload the boat. You don't want it to capsize on the way to Cuba. All right, here we go.
What is up, YouTube and my crazy day trading mother effers? Wick, where were you yesterday? You didn't even show up to work first day of the week. I didn't have any money in, so what am I going to make a video? I took all my money out on Friday. Fidelity's been fucking with me, talking about you don't have enough money in your margin account to day trade. You did too many trades on Friday. So unfortunately, they didn't let me trade yesterday. I don't have enough money in my Fidelity account for their $25,000 threshold that I need to have in my account in order to...
Well, that's not just Fidelity. That's every brokerage in the United States. That's a FINRA rule.
be able to day trade constantly. So they started hitting me with the pattern day trader, blah, blah, blah bullshit. You know, they make sure to enforce the rules on the retail little guy, but the guy fucking trading and moving trillions of dollars, no, you're okay. We'll let you do whatever.
Well, they don't do that through Fidelity, so
you want. So the bulk of my money was not in the market on Monday. Obviously, I had my AMC 414 shares and my 200 Rdbx that I'm YOLOing.
Rdbx. What's up with Rdbx lately? I haven't even looked at it. Let's look. Actually, that's not true. I looked at it this morning. Well, that's a 1 hour chart. Maybe we'll go to 15 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, when I looked at it, it was like around here maybe, or something. So one thing I have on this chart that's kind of cool is, well, let me back up. So of course I have the volume profile on the right side of the screen here, and this is looking at whatever is visible on the chart. So as I scroll out, it reconfigures, recalculates, and it tells you how much volume was transacted at these various price levels. Okay, so green is buying and red is selling, of course. So that's called the visible range volume profile here in TradingView. Now, I've been playing around with this other volume profile, putting it on. I'll just take the other one off for now. So this is a session volume profile, so it makes a new volume profile for each day. So here we're looking at today's, and it happens to be on the left just so that I can keep it clear when I'm looking at it. But this shows you kind of the breakdown of buying and selling in this trading session, and then every trading session has one. So you can see kind of where the trading took place. Was it in the middle of the range of the price range? Was it towards the top? Was it towards the bottom? And you can use this to indicate to determine some levels for target levels. So pretty cool that they have that in here, session volume profile. And yeah, but yeah, like Rdbx. You can see here, actually, very interesting. So it was around the same price level back on June 2nd. And it looks like most of our transactions, let's see, from May through today have taken place in the $7 handle, $6-7 handle. So, you know, you can probably expect it to kind of come down to meet that. Maybe there doesn't appear to be much momentum left in this one. So that's cool. All right, you got Rdbx. Sweet.
Obviously, I'm not going to let Rdbx turn into chicken soup for the sole entertainment. I'll choose, you know, I'm still trying to give it a chance. I know a lot of people have walked out on Rdbx, and that's fine. That's your choice. Obviously, the numbers are still there, but they've highly manipulated that stock. And as Kevin said in watching one of his videos, he was like, you know what, regardless of what happens to Rdbx, it has taught us a lesson going forward that it is virtually insane to hold stocks in this stock market. It's insane because even if you guess, or not guess right, but even if you do your homework and do good DD and find these low floats and high short interest and high cost to borrow, they'll manipulate it. They'll say, oh, no, those aren't the numbers. Those are fake. Sorry, we're just kidding. Here's what they really are. So they kind of screwed the steam on the Rdbx wagon.
Well,
but you know what? I still have 200 YOLO shares. I banked so much money on Rdbx. I'm happy with what I made on Rdbx. And
so it doesn't matter if I lose the rest of it. Good philosophy. So yeah, you can switch your account to a cash account. And actually, you're not limited to 3 in that case. You can trade as much, day trade as much as you want. But you have to wait 2 days for the funds to settle. So you don't have that luxury of being able to trade with the funds that from a position that you just closed. Typically in a margin account, you could go ahead and trade that because that would be covered by margin. But yeah, you could, if you have unallocated cash in your account, you can go ahead and trade as much as you want to. So that's a good point. Doesn't need to be a margin account. Otherwise, yeah, you got to have 25K.
And I will watch my 200 shares for a little while longer to see if maybe they go up and see what happens with that. As far as AMC is concerned, you know how it goes. The story hasn't changed. They let it ride up $1 or $2, and just like whack-a-mole, boom, right back down about $1, whatever it is. And obviously they know no one has been trained to get out of these prices, and not likely gonna get out of these prices. I'm not even gonna get out at these prices. I need to see in the 20s before I cash out of my AMC, and then if it reaches that, I will take that money and I'm going to go into GameStop. I just feel better about being in GameStop.
Interesting. Okay. GameStop. There's another one. GameStop has been sucking lately. Has been absolutely terrible. What's going on with GameStop? I thought the DRS was supposed to stop all this shit. Look at that. Look at all this selling. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, but that's the play to be in.
And I'll give up my AMC dreams and hopes and all that stuff, and I'll let you guys do it. And I hope you guys are, get rich. I hope all you guys go to the moon, and I wish everybody the best. I want people to make money. I'm not trying to do my stock's better than your stock bullshit. I'm not. I'm here to help. If I can, people make money. I'm here to make money myself. And having said that, I watched a video done by Kevin, I believe it was yesterday, and he talked about a Plan B pill from this company called Agile Therapeutics, ticker symbol AGRX. Looked into it, liked it, got involved. 4,800 shares at 205. So right now it's ticking around the 220s, 221, 223, 222. The high of day is 243. I'm still holding on. I think it had the volume's crazy, so I feel like it has some more run in it. But if you're watching this video, I'm alerting you now. If my viewers, I'm alerting you to the stock. I'm not telling you to jump in because it's right now almost at an 80% gain on the day. So you're probably going to get
looks like a good short candidate
party. But watch it. Maybe it drops to a point where you're comfortable. Maybe it drops down to $2.15, $2. Who knows? And you can jump back.
Penny
you
stock.
Can jump in.
Ugh.
But for right now, I'm I'm up a little bit there. I'm up about 20 cents. Which for me is about $480 times 2. So you're talking about, maybe close to $1,000, $960.
So it is not optionable. There are no options on AGRX. But hey, if you stick around, they stick around for long enough, they'll add options. They want the options on that. Volume 255 million today. Average volume 31 million.
But I'm gonna hold it for a little while. I want to see if it makes a new high of day. I may go out somewhere around 250, 255 if it reaches that point. But that's all I'm playing other than my holding of AMC and Redbox. I'm in AGRX. I liked that situation with the Plan B pill after the Roe v. Wade overturning. And that's where I'm at. I had no money in the market yesterday. So there was,
which means it'll probably collapse tomorrow. Yeah, you can't chase that bullshit. Agreed. That's one of the things that the apes have not learned, is that if you're not in on the initial run, you're too late. You are too late. Okay, let's venture into Casey Shaw's stream here. See if we can find some good moments. So it's Casey Shaw, and his stream is called AMC and ADD. And ADD is not a ticker symbol. I thought it was. Joke was on me. But this is an AMC streamer. There's a guy who hangs out on this channel, my channel, and in our chat, who is a huge fan of Casey Shaw, and kind of turned me on to him. There's Casey right there. So let's see what he's got to say.
Dag nabbit.
Oh.
I feel like
came into a frustrating moment, I guess.
All right, time to give everybody a point but me. You don't know, like, it's so I feel like so disgraced when that's the case. It's like, yeah, everybody but Case, the guy who does the show, the guy who does the live stream gets 0 points. All right, well, there it is. I'm not perfect.
I don't know what they're doing here. Price prediction tally.
On a 5-minute interval, there is more selling pressure than buying pressure with an RSI of 70.36. Again, signaling overbought. The Ichimoto cloud on the hourly.
Whoa, what the fuck? What is all that? Oh, here's Ortex. Can't be as bad as short the VIX with the Ortex.
Breaking 100% would tell you that you're in the end game. Let me show you. He's definitely cooking with the right grease here. So when you have security lending volume that's occurred, that's the same thing as shares that have been lent. It's the same thing as on loan amount, right? So here's your on loan amount right here. You can actually see right here in security lending that there was a drop. They borrowed some short-term shares to drop the on loan amount.
What?
And then they actually end up having to return those shares.
No. Oh my God.
And it increased back to where it was supposed to be. But what I want you to really see here is where utilization went to 100% is when they did a bunch of security lending volumes. They lent 70 million shares. These are meant to be these security lending volume. These are meant to be short-term loans, like a very short period of time.
We've been tracking this, about?
And
that's lending for short selling.
Tracking trading days. We're on day number 97.
Wow.
These shares were lent out on February 7th, and it reflected in the utilization driving from 82.08% all the way up to that 100% by borrowing that 70 million shares. I know some of it was returned, like 30 million of the 70 million I think was returned. Maybe it was 35, leaving like 30 or 35 million shares sitting out there somewhere. And I've referred to this before as the kitchen sink, right? Somebody is holding on to shares right now. We don't know who. I have no idea who borrowed those shares. I can't tell you. Don't ask. I don't know. I don't know who did it.
I thought he knew everything.
Somebody is holding on to a massive amount of shares. And the reason that they're holding on to those is because they believe the price is going to run. And when price does run...
all right. Great. Good assumption.
Massive amounts of shares that were being sold into the market.
Well, that must be why we don't have that many viewers here, because Al from Boston is streaming. He saw that I was streaming, and he's like, I gotta poach his viewers.
As those massive amounts of shares are being sold into the market from the Russell reconstitution from the 2000 to the 1000, those shares that are sold back into the market are causing causing volume to increase and price to subsequently increase as well. So you have a lagging indicator is what's happening right here. This selling pressure is coming from Thursday and Friday's data. Thursday's and Friday's data is causing this weekly time indicator to show selling pressure because that's what happened on Thursday and Friday.
I don't like this guy at all. I don't like this guy one bit. Jesus Christ. This is stupidity.
We can do that. It works a lot better than, because when you can talk with voices, the interaction is faster and it's
okay. Yep, I agree.
Brian, it's usually just dark in the house in the morning, and so you get tinted windows. Motorsports, I have no idea. Moving into a different industry, I decided to interview a couple CEOs for companies that hire those divers right out of the colleges, and found out real quickly that it's not the kind of job for a youngish gentleman who has a kid and a wife. So it was eye-opening, and I'm glad that I did those interviews. Possible to collect on derivatives before the end of the week, and perhaps maybe even drive derivative play and going into next week, since it is low. If you look at the amount of volume that occurred yesterday on next week, and where it's at in open interest that's collecting for next week, I could, running up to 60 and then driving back down is going to be the play to make from an institutional perspective. So I'm going to go.
Man, I'm loving this. Peace. Oh my God. Well, let's see. Can we see the market, just the market open at least? Nice beard. Okay, where does it start? Here?
0.79. Tesla is up 0.49. Amazon is down.
All right, well, anyway. Oh, look at it just snaking its way down.
So we did complete, I feel like we've completed this pattern. Let me verify the breakout.
Oh, we've completed the pattern.
Number,
what, the shit pattern? That's called the shit pattern.
It's supposed to break down to.
Jesus Christ. Completed the pattern. KC tried to push the 2.231 trillion reverse repo. Yeah, like that matters at all to this shit. God. That's how you know somebody's full of shit. If they hype the reverse repos and talk about short squeeze plays in the same sentence.
So the breakdown number 37. Should have been 1309.
Now I like that idea, Model 3 dude. Because this guy is low energy. Mr. Low Energy.
We actually have more positive Wednesdays now than we used to. Our trash days
now. Setting up. Hey, free beer tomorrow. Okay? Free beer tomorrow. Come back Wednesday, free beer. Everything will be better tomorrow. Love it.
Are really Thursdays.
Right.
At the close of trading on Friday, following the annual rebalancing, the rebalancing is often met with a frenzied trading day, according to Barron's, which is true. AMC was among the top trending tickers on StockWits at last check. It was also among the most mentioned stocks on Reddit's Wall Street Bets over the weekend.
Who cares?
According to data from Benzema Pro.
Irrelevant.
I'm going to start calling it Thrilly from now on. You can't make this stuff up. It just happens. 2.21 Thrilly.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is right there.
Chris is coming in with 2.213 Thrilly. I'm going to start calling it Thrilly from now on. You can't make this stuff up. It just happens.
Is that
2.21 Thrilly. James says, I wish my kids grew up in our days with no technology. They've missed out. See, things, don't look at it from that perspective, James. It's a terrible, I've suffered the same thing you suffered from looking at it and saying.
No, I actually do. I have to agree with him there on that.
Gosh, I wish
not a great way to look at things. But anyway, it's not good to live in the past, Uncle Rico. All right. I like that idea. Let's go check in on Al's stream. See what the hell's going on in his stream, shall we?
Hey there, I have really good news.
I have really good news for you. Do you know Jesus? Do you know Jesus? Yeah, I kind of figured that, Chris, because I didn't hear him. He just kind of like paused for a long time. Probably decided he, thought about whether he wanted to.
Okay, but you know what?
Whoa! Holy shit!
I hope.
God damn! I mean.
That does nothing but
look at these super chats
for Citadel. He's head of operations at the DTCC, head of global ops for Citadel. I thought for sure his hand would be all over it, but no, it's some guy named Tim Cudahy that's been over there for 11 years. And Al's absolutely right. Okay, they're giving hat tips to each other. Yeah, I mean this. They think they're doing, but what really happened? You know what? To the GME community. Okay, they feel like the run was killed by what Tim did. Okay, and instead of the GME shareholders collecting, I don't know, just under 22 billion from the short sellers, they took the buy button away. Oh, that's a little different, isn't it? It's a little different way to put it. Okay, if you listen to the government's language, oh, they're saving the banks, they're saving the retail investors. No. That's not how I see it. That's really not how I see it.
Just so we're not,
Eddie.
So, wow, we went from this is definitely happening to the only way out is strong fundamentals. Unbelievable.
Because I never said it's definitely happening, and nobody with any measure of intelligence can say it's definitely happening.
Right.
Okay, but what I'm saying is with strong fundamentals, if you're shorting 15, 20, 100 companies, you're going to get out of the ones that are fundamentally the strongest.
Well, that's not AMC, is it?
For a short seller, it's all about fundamentals. So obviously, if it was, if our way was working, I think it would have happened already.
Whoa.
So I'm telling you guys the way I see it, the way I'm calling it is two things need to happen. The company needs to continue to improve like it is, and there will be a convergence of events where we're going to eventually put a hedge fund to a decision. Do you really want to stay short this company that is getting better every day, diversifying its product line and its businesses, and modifying its business model for the future? Al, you're up.
I just want to point out how ugly this guy is. Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Let's point out how ugly he is.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's one. Oh, no. This is Cudahy. This is the first Cudahy right here.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Got to keep it stupid for the fucking apes.
That is not me, by the way.
Jesus
This Indian
Christ.
chap here, that is not me. I want to make that very clear to you guys. That is not me. But then it's like, then all these weasels start showing. Look at this guy. Fuck, he's ugly. Oh, I did it again, Frank. We gotta have a swear jar or something, right?
I know, but it's what's frustrating is these people are paid by us. They take money out of our check, Al.
We need to
They're
make sure
supposed to take care of us.
Listen to me. We need to make sure that DTCC's monopoly over the shareholding is done and over with. We need to make sure that happens.
Huh? Oh my God, this is stupid. This is stupid. These guys are fucking ridiculous.
Funds where they take these huge short bets and then, maybe you should stop shorting American companies.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
it's a bad
stop
business.
shorting.
Because this is a 100-year-old New York Stock Exchange listed company, and I don't think B of A or Susquehanna or any of these hedge funds, quite frankly, should be shorting it. Who knows how to what percentage, and then whenever they get over their skis, these agencies come and bail them out. It's not right. It's unfair.
It's unfair. Who is this Frank guy talking about unfair?
Until we
what
win.
the fuck?
Okay, well, we're not selling. All right, we're not selling. We own 90% of this. I think more.
No, you don't.
By the mouth
No, you
of our
don't.
own CEO.
No, you don't.
Oh,
he doesn't know.
Look, there's a.
Wow. This is terrible. And the connection is terrible. Son of a bitch. Let me try something here. Turn down my streaming rate.
Yeah.
His new name, he comes up with this because he's like a Wish brand Hugo Weaving Agent Smith from the Matrix. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Oh my goodness, these people! Look how happy they look. They're such a look at. He just finished fucking the American public. Look at him. He's look at the smile on his face. Oh, awful. Absolutely.
Actually, that's Treasury Secretary.
Douchebag.
No. Actually, I think he's actually pretty cool.
I think they're all.
Okay, well, yeah, they are silly. They are silly. Let me do this. Let me see if this helps.
Schmucks.
Well, no, nothing helped. Can't wait for the OAN piece. Oh God.
CPI.
It's a revision.
Yeah.
Oh, the GDP is a revision.
That picture you were pointing to, I forgot. I couldn't remember the name. That's Steve Mnuchin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I could have told you that.
Secretary of the Treasury for Trump. Also a Yale man. Another $100 million cat.
I want to bet against Tether. How do I do that?
I think he did a good job. Better than the farce that we've got right now. The Treasury Secretary we have now, I think accepted what, $800,000 from Citadel?
Yeah.
For a couple Zoom calls. So yeah.
Well, she wasn't working for any government agency then. They always leave that part out. I did videos about that last year because they shit all over Janet Yellen and saying that she's in Citadel's pocket. Yes, she did do paid speeches. Not when she was in office. Absolutely not.
You go to this website.
Stupid.
I don't have any affiliate links or anything like that, so you can do it on your own. Go to here. This is where you buy XRP. Boom.
Why would you want to do that?
I know. Peace, love. I wish. I literally fantasize every day that Elon Musk would come in and buy 25% of AMC for no other reason than, the dude just wants to go to the movies and say, I own the joint.
Well, he hasn't done that, has he? So
I sent something over to Al earlier, and it was titled "Meme Coins Help Lead Recovery." Now it looks getting really bearish in the cryptos tonight. However, during this little recovery rally that the meme stocks have been having, I thought the ones that are leading the way on bought and sold, it was really interesting. The XDC network, 92.83% buying. XRP, which is nearly impossible to buy in the United States. I mean, Al just gave you a peek at one place that has the balls to let you buy XRP and not necessarily in a wallet.
Uphold.
And I think the reason they can do it is they are a crypto platform and a wallet in one. You know how Coinbase is kind of broken into two? Well, this one is like a live wallet. XRP, 89.74% buying. Okay, Bitcoin, 73.9. So I think it's astonishing that for a crypto coin you can barely buy in the United States, it's experiencing 89.74% buying. I am really hyped on XRP. I'm not recommending any of you buy it until you do your due diligence and do your research. But some of you may remember.
Is Shiba safe to buy?
My thing.
Yes. Oh yes, of course. Shiba, good investment, real good investment. I can't do any more of that. It's just verbal diarrhea. It's the best way to describe it. It's terrible. Terrible. Okay, what do we got here? I feel like we're gonna probably need to do a revision to this sometime soon, because we have some new people that popped up, right? I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that anybody in the top needs to change. I think I stand by the top. The S tier, I believe, is solid. But I feel like there might need to be some additions, corrections, etc. down in here somewhere. So we may have to do that. Maybe this, whoa, throwing my mouse all over the place. May have to do that this weekend. Maybe. We'll see. Because we got a bunch of late stage grifters coming in. Like, what's his name? Fucking Scavenger, right? Scavenging for shit to talk about AMC. Been a while since we watched this clown. How about this clown? Always a clown.
Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. I want to talk to you guys about AMC stock.
Really?
So
what else do you
AMC
fucking talk
stock
about
had
ever?
a really nice day, going up 13%. Today it pulled back. AMC stock pulled back a little bit, 5%. We're going to talk about what happened yesterday. I fell asleep. I didn't come out with the AMC video.
Oh,
we'll talk about what happened yesterday, what happened today, what happened with the stock market.
He's got almost
There was a real fake out today.
subscribers. He's got almost 100,000 subscribers. How in the
It
fuck?
seemed that it was going to, go to the moon, a nice green day, and then we ended up finishing severely in the red. All I ask is that you give me a beautiful smile, click that like button, because remember, down today minus 5.38%.
Hey, at least he uses a real fucking platform. At least he's using Thinkorswim. Got to hand that to him.
We're looking into the indicators. The stochastic full is on the rise. We had a low here of 11. We hit a high yesterday of 14.7, and AMC was not able to get over this resistance area, and today it's down.
Well, that's a surprise.
5.3%. Although, right, if we take a look, the markets did not do good today, with the NASDAQ going down around 3%. It was a big fake out. The first 15-20 minutes, it seemed like the stock market was going to go up, right? My computer is a little bit on the fritz today. Here you can see. This is first few minutes, right? And this is about the first 15 minutes. It seemed like it was going to go up, and then just a big sell-off all the way down, minus 3%.
Glorious
So
sell-off.
it was a day that I think the people that were maybe selling calls made a lot of money because they sold the calls here, and then if you bought a put maybe here, or you were selling calls, you could have made a lot of money on this way down. And so we saw the VIX go up a little bit here, 5.23%, not a little bit, but a nice amount. If we take a look, the VIX is on a decline here, but if we look at the stochastic flow,
the Fred Rogers of AMC grifters.
It just tells us that indicator, it should be going up a little bit, meaning the market should be pulling back.
Tesla's down. Seems like the longest fucking 8 minutes ever. Oh, here we go. This is what I came for. This kind of shit. I don't need a play-by-play analysis.
There are a few reasons. First reason could be this tweet from Aron saying, other than a few of the,
his intro is horrible.
come to my mind, and likely yours, who in the beep can still say movie theaters are dead and have no future. Thank you, Tom Cruise. Top Gun Maverick just crossed $1 billion in global box office in less than
Look at him, he's
month.
Starstruck.
And we see numbers continue to go. Good numbers for Jurassic Park. Good numbers for Elvis movie.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Could be that it was because the data that came out here. So if we take a look, this is the numbers from Ortex, and the data came out yesterday from the exchanges, right? From the settlement date of 15th of June, right?
So it came out yesterday. So we'll take a look at the graph where
the price of AMC was on that day. But if you took a look at this, shares short 113 million, 21.92%. This is the most
we
have seen since AMC diluted the shares, right? When we were back in March of 2021, we had a lot of less shares, and you can see we were at 49 million shares shorted, but we were at 29%. Okay, so this is the highest that we've been since then, right? Even when we had here, we're missing some numbers here, right? We're missing all of March 2021 to November of 2021. I wonder where it disappeared from Ortex. Maybe this is an error here. But if we're looking at this graph, because I think it may have been
with Ortex, how could that never be an error? Okay.
Shares on loan went down a little bit, so it could be because of yesterday going up a significant amount. They changed the layout here of Ortex, so it looks a little bit different. So it's going to take a little bit while to get used to it. So maybe that was the reason why.
Well, they had to do something. They literally had not changed a single goddamn thing on their interface in almost 2 years. So
went up. Yes.
No value added there.
If we take a look at the option chain, we can sometimes learn some things about AMC from looking at the option chain for the 15th of July, which is another 17 days. We see there's a lot of people buying at 30, 15,000, and a lot of people buying at 20, 50,000.
Why? Why?
Here, so it's going to be interesting to see, will we see a push in the next few weeks to the 20 area, or is all this money going to go down the drain once again?
Down the drain once again. Yep.
Very, very high number for the implied volatility, even though AMC has leveled out a little bit. The intraday movements, I forgot what it's called. There's a value that it's how much it moves each day. I forgot what it's called. My mind is blanking at 3:30 in the morning. So 3:30 in the morning. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Again, AMC options are, because of the implied volatility, are a bad investment in my opinion. There are other assets that you could make a lot more money on, just because the premium that you're paying for these contracts is very, very high.
I agree. I'll agree with that. They are a bad idea.
Take a look at AMC stock here. You can see that we do have this resistance level, the 14.59 resistance level. So if AMC is able to break out and hold over, remember, this day it started here, right, and finished here, right? There was a pre-market run, but since we dropped below here, which was 5th of May, a long time ago, we've been basically consolidating in this 10 to 12 to 14 area for a while. You can see, right, even since the end of the whole of June, basically, the RSI here has been in the middle and it's been consolidating here smack in the middle. So it will be interesting again to see how AMC stock will develop in the next few days and months. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys.
Great. Chris, are you bullish on AMC at $10? Is that what I'm hearing here? I mean, just making sure that's what you're saying. Wyckoff Sniper AMC run replay. What the fuck? Astro. Mr. Wyckoff himself. Astro. Worse inflation will cause the squeeze. Oh, here it is, guy. Worse inflation will cause the squeeze. So we all better hope for worse inflation. We all better hope for worse inflation, right?
At the same time, they've been implementing other measures which is actually making inflation worse. Today I want to talk about what's currently happening with the inflation data and how this impacts your money and also impacts the
we're not going to listen to all that.
Stay tuned and let's make some money. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, Investopedia talks about the causes of inflation and says an increase in the supply of money is the root of inflation, though this can play out through different mechanisms in the economy. They say a country's money supply can be increased by the monetary authorities by printing and giving away more money to citizens, by legally devaluing the legal tender currency, and by loaning.
All right, but how does it relate to AMC?
Prices rise, wages rise as well, in order to maintain the standard living costs. But ultimately, all of this boils down to the fact that prices are increasing because the current purchasing power of the dollar is reducing, potentially as a result of more dollars being printed.
Oh,
and as a result, the Fed, lawmakers and politicians in various states around the US is planning to fight the inflation and planning to fight the money printing by printing more money. Money Watch has posted this article saying stimulus checks for inflation. Here are the states planning to send money to their residents. It says roughly a dozen states are proposing sending tax rebate checks to their residents.
If I knew I wouldn't get slammed with a copyright infringement violation, I would play the song by Spinal Tap called Cups and Cakes when we watch this guy. That would be his intro song. Cups and Cakes by Spinal Tap.
To offset the highest inflation in 4 decades, with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle pointing to high gas and food prices as prompting their actions. So far we've got California, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Maine, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York and Virginia all planning to print additional money in order to send one-off stimulus checks.
Well, no, they're not printing money. The states cannot print money. It says right here, expected to pass tax relief in the form of a rebate check. That's not printing money.
And as a perfect example, Californian lawmakers have just reached a tentative deal to send families $9.5 billion in inflation relief. Californian residents making less than $250,000 per individual resident will get a check from the state government to offset the rising cost of gas prices due to inflation under a tentative agreement reached by lawmakers. For every individual filer earning less than $75,000, they get $350 as a one-off stimulus check, which is also doubled for joint filers. Those making between $75,000 and $125,000 individually receive a $250 stimulus check or a $500 check if joint filing. And those between Californian residents receiving $1,000 as in heavy losses and over the last few quarters have been issuing tons and tons of profit warnings and reporting below average results. It says Goldman Sachs' consumer banking unit, which Chief Executive David Solomon previously had likened to Amazon's cloud computing juggernaut AWS for its growth potential, will suffer hefty losses this year. It says the consumer bank known as Marcus will lose more than $1.2 billion in 2022, according to the bank's internal projections. Now, the worrying thing is that this loss isn't being caused by one individual black swan event like Archegos defaulting. This is just general losses stacking up over the second quarter. It seems that many of these major bargains for loan losses as the economy sputters. Now, something I found incredibly interesting was this tweet and this chart from Peruvian Bull.
Peruvian Bull.
Over time, the general assets in these companies has increased, increasing profit. Specifically, we've seen this giant chunk of hopes and dreams spiraling rapidly out of control. But now, so far, this chunk of hopes and dreams seems to be coming wise. And something that supports that disappearance of hopes and dreams in the S&P 500 is the recent consumer sentiment chart. This chart obviously
doesn't relate at all to AMC. Nothing about this video relates to AMC. Nothing. Not a single thing. Now he's talking about the SPY. Oh, here we go with this fucking old-ass screenshot that Reddit says is from last year.
Below this downward trending line, potentially setting new lows. And finally,
new lows.
Breakpoint tweeted this.
New lows.
Very interesting article about AMC. This article from the Wall Street Journal says the perceived risk is not that AMC is going to go down to $10.
Okay, we're going to find that. The perceived risk is not that AMC is going to go down to $10. Let's see if I can find that. Fucking assholes. Here it is. Oh, look at that. June 18th, 2021. That was when it was posted on Reddit last year. Yes, this article that they conveniently cut off the date from and that don't give you a link to is from last fucking summer. Last summer. It's not relevant. It's not timely or relevant. Jesus
the risk
fuck.
that everybody is worried about is that AMC is going up to $1,000 per share. Now that was from Henry Schwartz, head of product intelligence.
Yeah, right.
At CBOE Global Markets. So clearly, even CBOE is expecting AMC to potentially run to $1,000 per share.
Disingenuous fuck. No. This article is from last fucking year.
Obviously, squeezing the shorts. I do think as inflation continues to get worse and consumer sentiment also continues to get worse and the S&P 500 continues falling, we will see more and more hedge funds being liquidated. And when we see these hedge funds being liquidated and forced to sell off all of their long positions, crashing the market further, they will also be forced to cover and close out of their short positions as well.
This is now his theme song.
Companies close out of their AMC shorts, buying back every single share required to close the position fully, it will cause the AMC squeeze. But guys, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always guys, be sure to hit the notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I put a new video. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Now we've got our Thomas James fill. I can move on. Jesus Christ. So yeah, they're all doing it. They're using that old fucking Wall Street Journal. Uh-oh. Teddy Zane just dropped. Teddy Zane just dropped. Here we go. Here we go. He's going to be so mad about Rdbx. That's why you don't fuck around with shit stocks. Oh, it says AMC though. Well, but it says Rdbx here. Oh shit. He's going to have a loud ass intro. Fuck. Turn this shit down. Oh, it's the piano music today. Here we go.
Yo, so let's start this video off with explaining what a short ladder attack is.
Oh boy.
today and yesterday, you saw a textbook. That's exactly what that was, man. A textbook short ladder attack. But it wasn't just performed on AMC. It was played across the board. I wrote down the top tickers that I have in my watch.
Well, let me put on my backwards glasses so I can read that. Short ladder attack. Oh, this is going to be great. Short ladder attack. Let's hear the explanation.
This is what happened.
Nonsense.
First, let me draw this out for you. Check this out. You guys would have noticed this morning pre-market. This was your chart going in. No matter what your stock was, this is what your ticker looked like pre-market. You got a little bullshit here. Run up, slight sell-off, run up again, complete collapse. Right? That's what you saw this morning. Pre-market. The run-up, slight sell-off. This is 9 a.m. right here. This would be 8:55, 9 a.m. Every stock in the entire market, boom, short ladder attacked. There it is. So what that is, in order to short ladder attack, you have to put money in because you're scaring money out. But in order to put money in and create enough FOMO, you got to get in with several hedge funds. So I believe this shit really happened yesterday, because all that money that you saw going into the market yesterday was confusing me. I was really baffled, especially with AMC. And it's illegal to get in cahoots with multiple hedge funds. But what they do is they will...
Who are they? Who are they? In this narrative, I wonder who they are.
Strategic attack of their own money going in, creating enough draw that FOMO will nudge it up beyond where they put their cash in.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Apparently he doesn't think I'm voting for him yet. My wife's voting for him, I'm voting for him, my brother, my mother, my gardener, step families, this family, that family, my neighbor, the guy that mows my grass, everybody's voting for Trump. We're all voting for you, bro. You're
well,
stop texting.
Well, there we go, right there. Do we even need to listen to any more of this shit? I mean, you just told us. Okay, in the interest of not pissing people off, I'll shut up. But that's the confirmation right there. Fucking dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
So in order to create a drive-in price,
when Donald Trump talks about his cretins that are his supporters, this is who he's talking about. This freak.
Their money. That's what they're trying to do. So just an example, if they draw stock up to $10, they want the FOMO to drive it to $12. Why? So that they can all start pulling their money out little by little by little. And that's how you end up with this pattern right here.
What?
This is the ladder. This is the ladder attack. This is a ladder attack right here. Sometimes it just goes sideways. Let me draw the sideways attack for you. So sometimes you'll have the down, slightly sideways, down, slightly sideways, down, trading sideways, down. That's like a really freaking aggressive, hard, nasty ladder attack right there.
That's just selling. That's called selling. More selling than buying is what that's called.
And it takes the shape of a ladder, and that's why they call it a ladder attack.
Of course. There we go. There we go. Right? How clever. A short ladder attack.
You saw that today. You know, one by one, these hedge funds start pulling all their money out. They're all in the green because they're pulling all their money out. Of course, they're shorting the stock at the same time.
Oh,
they did it to Tesla,
they're shorting the stock
Amazon,
at the same time.
9 o'clock, 8:55
right.
and 9 o'clock, guys. This should piss every one of you off because this is like, there's no fucking way we have a shot against cracking this shit. How do you crack and beat this shit, man? This is, again...
You don't. Plain and simple.
And this is not what the stock market was designed for. Not at all. The stock market was designed
for... It wasn't. It was designed for people like you to try to weasel your way into being infinitely rich. That's what it was designed for.
Money in, money out, bottom line. Money in, money out, bottom line. Not this fucking corruption. Tesla was short ladder attacked at 9 a.m.
Oh my
AMC
God. Oh, Model 3, dude. What are you going to do? Tesla was short ladder attacked. Oh, fuck.
Short ladder attacked, 9 a.m. Amazon, short ladder attacked, 9 a.m. Apple, 9 a.m. GME, 9 a.m. Twitter, 9 a.m. Meta, 9 a.m. I can go down the entire name a stock. It was attacked.
That's because they were selling fucking futures,
9
you
a.m.
fucking cretin. Jesus
You
Christ.
saw a little bit of money going in, just a little bit. Why was every fucking ticker showing a little bit of money? So you had this pre-market bullshit, little bit of money went in, right? A little bit of FOMO, a little bit of sell-off right here. Somebody took profit on every single ticker. Every stock I just named has this V pattern right here, which means some company took profit right here before running it back up.
Oh my God.
Something happened here, and then hedge fund 1 sells, hedge fund 2 sells, hedge fund 3 sells, hedge fund 4 sells. See what I'm saying?
No.
Then all in here. You got people that don't understand that these are hedge funds creating this, and you got some people coming in saying, "Oh,
which
she's
hedge
selling
funds?
off."
How do you know this? How do you know all this shit? Where'd you learn this from? What are your sources? You can't just sit there and make shit up and say, "Oh, it's a short ladder attack. It's all the hedge funds doing this. Oh, these evil hedge funds." Okay? But how do you know that? That's an assumption. That makes you stupid. Can't
right
fucking
here.
assume.
They drive the price up a little bit,
Jesus.
you know. That was a fucking mistake. You shouldn't have done that. Drive the price up here. That was a mistake. You shouldn't have done that because she kept fucking going. Now, a lot of times you don't get the FOMO. You just get the sell-off. You just get the hard, brutal attack. But some tickers you saw today, people were buying in. Okay, creating this pattern.
Right.
Not
His
this
friend is a
pattern.
financial advisor. He must be getting it from him, right? Oh boy. I like this though. Market is taking his money little by little. Yep.
I didn't see much of that pattern. I did see a few, but this was the majority of the pattern that I saw today, okay? A lot of fear, but then you had that money coming back in, and then boom, carpet pull, money back in, boom, carpet pull, money back in, carpet pull.
Carpet pull. I've never heard it phrased that way.
You got fucked with hard today. I got fucked with hard today too, man. They did it to Polster. Brand new company, man. They're not even giving them a chance.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How dare they?
Company, but I'm not worried about Polster because I don't care what kind of damage they try to do to a new EV company that's giving Tesla a run for their money. It will be temporary at best. So if you own Polster, PSNY, if you don't, you should probably get in now because holy shit, she got her ass beat today. Okay? Great fucking entry right now for an EV company. That will be set up, basically they're going to be running out of the Volvo shop in Charleston, South Carolina soon, bringing these cars to the USA production line. Beautiful. That's great news. Imagine where the ticker is going to be when that happens. All right. So that is your short ladder attack. Watch the Bernie Madoff story, guys. And the reason I say that is because the SEC tore through Bernie Madoff's office several times, tearing out computers, tearing out notebooks, going through freaking boxes after boxes.
And they didn't find anything.
After box, even talking to staff.
They say they didn't.
Partners, throwing partners in jail. Yet, why was Bernie Madoff overlooked so many times? Nothing to see here. Let him go. He did nothing wrong. Dude wasn't even. Dude had no licenses. He wasn't registered. He as an advisor. Nothing. When I heard you after 15 or 20 clients, you're supposed to have a license. You're supposed to be a licensed business stock advisor of some sort. I don't know the precise licenses you're supposed to have, but they say after 15 clients. So Bernie had something like 7,000 or 8,000 clients, something like that. Yet the SEC, even when they did their first to last investigation on before they really brought him down, the one they just swept under the rug, they saw that he had no license to be doing what he was doing, to be a stockbroker, to be a hedge fund manager, to do any of that shit that he was doing. Yet they still let it go. All I'm saying here...
Money talks, bullshit walks.
...is all this shit that you're seeing in the market right now, it's not just going on with AMC. We are focused on AMC as the biggest and one of the most popular of all the dirty pool plays, but it's happening in every play, guys. Every fucking play now. So
everything now is doing this. You know, everything now, everything is manipulated now, like AMC. So the whole market is corrupt. This is a sign of delusion right here. This is a sign of delusion. When you get to this point, when literally everything's corrupt, everything's part of a massive conspiracy against you. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy way to think.
Maybe, who knows, Elon Musk. If this shit happens too frequently with Elon Musk, maybe he's going to set up a very stiff investigation of his own that could alert the SEC. We need one of these, because you know Adam.
Yeah, Elon Musk, right.
Aron ain't going to fucking do it. Why does Adam Aron give a fuck? This dude's cashing checks right now, and he's redesigning all his fucking theaters because of you and me. Because of all of us.
I thought he was going to say he's redesigning all his bathrooms in his house because of you and me.
So he ain't going to do shit. You know who will? Elon Musk, Tesla. Because his stock will take a fucking brutal beating for no reason. Other than illegal tactics. And once he sets up some red flags, he's got way more fucking weight. He could throw a lot of weight around.
Now, it's a little bit disingenuous to say that, you know, goes down for no reason. Okay, that's a little disingenuous.
Is what I'm saying. So the overflow might end up helping us. Shit like days like today actually could end up helping us if it continues and you get somebody like a kingpin involved that could change the game. That's it, guys. I'm a little pissed off.
He hasn't done it.
You should be too.
I think he's got more pressing shit to worry about, like his own enterprises.
Peace.
Okay. All right. Lou just dropped a video, I heard. So last week up 9,000 and this week down. How much percent? We don't know. Yeah. Boom. Okay, let's check out Lou. Where the hell's Lou? Stock market live commentary, AMC stock, Bulldog Trading. Where the hell is Lou? Apple car is going to take 25% of the EV. Yeah, I agree. Definitely will. The Apple car. AMC vid soon. Well, that's not really a video. I mean, yes.
What's going on, my little motherfuckers? I would do I got a cup of coffee. I'll fucking go blind and burn the shit out of myself.
You gotta walk back to the housing project. Fuck it.
Look, it's still fucking early. It was one of those days in the city.
One of those days. Just one of those days.
So, I'll do vids tonight, but pretty much all's a big nothing today. Once again, like I said last night, the algos are still in control. They still got to buy shit back. And technically speaking, I mean, they can start buying it back 2 o'clock on Thursday for all we know. So you got to just chill out.
News flash. You saw short covering today. Yep, you did. You saw short covering today.
Relax, and everybody's putting out videos. Look at this little motherfucker. He almost got his ass kicked by the big dog over there. Anyway. The Lambada van. Let me tell you something. These fucking vans are everywhere. Anyway, so there's nothing going on. Everything's pretty much calm for what it is. You know, maybe I should go ask him, yo, dog, if somebody has the monkey, how do you test them? Just stay calm. I'll make some videos tonight. There's nothing going on, so you could just have a laugh. Just chill out. You're not in that ambulance, so you're just fine. This fucking city.
Jesus
Giant
Christ.
love, motherfuckers.
Giant love, motherfuckers. Giant love. Okay. Let's have a look at Reddit. Ken Griffin lied to Congress is back trending again. When there's literally no evidence for that. I mean, maybe he did, but not from the data, not from the testimony, not from anything. Is it apparent that Ken Griffin lied to Congress? And it doesn't really make sense that Ken Griffin would be involved directly in that. Yeah, it's not even Starbucks, which I'm not saying is a top brand coffee, but that's what, all the hipsters drink, or, well, not really, but people who want to be seen as soup kitchen coffee. Yeah, they get those solo cups with the sleeve on the outside and the plastic top. You can buy them at Walmart or wherever. Oh boy. CoinFlex serves Roger Ver a notice of default for a $47 million margin call. More money for the apes, baby. More money for the apes. Bitcoin crash below 10K coming this week or next. Expect new all-time high for Amy to follow. Now, this is somebody who heard Al's plea. Take it off. Use Amy. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we saw this. Short squeeze season again. What the fuck is he talking about? Give me a fucking break. I mean, what a joke. Today was down 2-3%. Hedge funds are net short and their mouthpieces are but they're being squeezed big time. Right. Yeah, they're being squeezed big time. Such a shill. He's such a shill. So what that did was that caused a bunch of retail investors to buy in, especially when they pumped the market up right at the open. Oh yeah, tons of retail investors bought in, and then the fucking thing dumped the rest of the day. This guy sucks, and he's part of the problem. He is part of the problem. I seen a post saying Amy instead of AMC. Let's nip this in the bud. That substitution was originated by a shill who don't want AMC or Ken Griffin lied trending. Well, I don't know if he's a shill or not, Al from Azerbaijan, but he sure acts like one. It costs hedgies over 24% to borrow 1 million shares this morning to short us back down. Well, it costs hedgies over 24% divided by 365 to borrow 1 million shares, which ain't that much. Costs us 0 to hold. That's not true. That's not true either. Very much not true. They are so fucked. Been here 18 months. Oh my God. I'm feeling bullishly zen. Yeah, that's not that surprising. That's that calm that comes over people before they totally lose their shit. You know what I'm talking about. The calm before the storm. Just to clarify, Kenny and his weird Wall Street friends tried using pensions to short an American company to closure. He has absolutely no right to blame any retail for this. He's the one responsible for hedge funds closing down. Right. It costs us nothing to hold. Who started that? Who started this saying it costs nothing to hold? Bullshit. costs nothing to hold. Idiots. Okay. Is anyone here planning to use the money to help improve the environment? Their environment, maybe. Cost to borrow at Interactive Brokers up to 29.2%. Wow. Wow. No sell. No sell. Look at the bright side. The coffee's free here. Ha ha ha. Great. Playing chickens with crayon eaters never goes well. We have no sense of self-preservation. That's true. The elites taught us our lives mean nothing. Sucks to suck, fuckos. What does that even mean? Can somebody translate this for me? What does that mean? So what? Interactive Brokers share availability. Great. What fucking... What? How infinite liquidity works. There you go. The infinite liquidity loop. Brilliant. Ay, ay, ay. Starbucks tastes like dirt and rubber. Who is they? 18 months is a badge of honor. Loss of positive stock equity is a cost. It is indeed. And there's another big one that the apes I don't think have ever heard of. Something called opportunity cost. And, you know, those are just a couple of the costs. I mean, I don't even want to get into the social costs. Got more shares, 10 more, and I make it to 500 shares. Great. FinViz is showing blanks for short data. I couldn't find this glitch on any other stock. Also showing is not shortable. Well, clearly it's not shortable and they're shorting it illegally. So, you know. That's Kathy Wood, but if it's costing the hedgies to suppress the share price for the past 18 months, couldn't they just buy 20 million shares and when we moon, they make all their money back? Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, shit. Yeah. Why don't you write that piece of paper and send it to Ken Griffin. Write that one down. You probably never thought of that. I don't even think it's about profit anymore. I think it's about we'd rather get liquidated than admit retail beat us this badly. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, is today the share lending payments? Oh, that was received on June 6th. I got 1 cent in mine. They could have closed positions a year ago, but they kept shorting. See, that's the thing. They think that positions are still open from a year ago. So you got that delusion. Then you got, I'm ready to ride this to zero if need be. I'm still poor when this ends. Nothing's changed. Wow. What a great, philosophy. I'm ready to ride it to zero. I'll still be poor. Nothing's changed. What a shit attitude. But when the opposite happens, then the rewards are phenomenally life-altering for me, my family, and my community. delusional. That's the word of the day, delusional. I've stopped trying to make sense of everything. It appears whoever controls this market has an algo switch to move it anywhere they want / need for max profits depending on their play at the time. So I hold a movie theater stock I like because obviously movies aren't dead and just hope for the best. Terrible. Fucking horrible. Everything about this comment is just retarded. Yeah. That's terrible. You are one day closer to Moass and the richest you've ever been. Don't cave, roar. Beat your chest and roar till you make lesser men fear you for what you've become. You too, ladies. Beat them chesticles and roar. God. That's cringe as fuck. That is cringe. Juicy. Not really. God. This is so stupid. Remember, they could have covered at $5. Right. They could have not tried to bankrupt an American company. Who said they were? The fucking short thesis was strong. The theaters were closed. These people are delusional. I wish I had thought to short it. Shit, it's probably been that long since I've been to the movies. I'm trying to think of even what the last movie I saw was. Might have been The Force Awakens. Yes, Star Wars Force Awakens. I think it was. That was a while ago. Yeah, all this talk, I mean, not everybody likes to go to the fucking movies. Remember, they could have not tried to eliminate the jobs of 35,000 hardworking people in the middle of a fucked up situation. Yeah, I'm sure that they all wanted to go to work during COVID, during the lockdown. What a bunch of nonsense from Select Zebra 4024. Remember, they think retail investors are dumb money. It's because they are, most. Remember, they think retail will fold and sell. They absolutely will. Remember, we own the float. Nope. Everything in here, just totally wrong. Talk about shorting the close. These pricks never learn. Buy the dip before the rip. Okay, no explanation 1982. That's a name I see a lot with these stupid comments. It's been on Reddit for 1 year. Literally a year and a half, I guess. So, no explanation 1982 says buy the dip before the rip. So if you buy this quote dip and it goes down, then send him a bill because he told you to do it for your losses. This is an example of desperation. 10 tech stocks to buy according to billionaire Ken Griffin. Well, you should go short them then. Just go short them. Cost to borrow, cost to borrow, cost to borrow. Cost to borrow, cost to borrow. So hyped right now. All the old ladies at work were talking about how packed Elvis was, and they plan to see a lot of movies this summer. Old people are always last. If they are going to the movies, that means everyone is going. Nope. No, it doesn't. Good logic there, happy you. I mean, these people have no clue about much of anything. Today's fuckery. So with our introduction into the Russell 1000, we have a whole new set of players, regular traders who play in this ballpark. The dip today was not to scare us into selling. It's to make these new players think there is a big sell-off after yesterday's gains. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen to this nonsense. These new players will learn soon enough about stop-loss raids, front-running trades, and option traps. New players? What the fuck are they talking about? That makes no sense. People who trade the Russell 1000 are smarter than AMC investors. Anybody who trades an index has to be a cut above the apes. Are you kidding? I'll be honest, I'm suffering right now because I didn't sell at the peak at 72 and buy back in and take some profits. But I know there are others out there who not even unfortunate enough to have an XXX position. Unfortunate? There are others who are struggling worse than me. I never fucking sold a single share. I will not fucking give those hedge fucks a single drop of liquidity. But now I'm fucking selling. I'm going to sell my house to buy more of this big tasty dip. No, they're not. Are you serious? They can't be serious. They can't. I mean, they can, actually. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I've seen profits over 100,000 slowly erode over the last 12 months. I'm in this for fundamental change in the markets. No sell, no sell. Sorry for the way you see this, but it's food stamps or Valhalla for me. Well, it's going to be food stamps then. Fundamental change in the markets because of AMC. Get out of here. I mean, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. No sell, no sell. This is where the real zealots are on Reddit. Another 70,000 calls added since yesterday, and your premium/fee is gone. Okay. Well, anyway. Oh, a question for all you shitbag AMC share lenders. Excuse me? You talking to me? Have any of you ever even been paid the interest owed on shares lent? Because remember, you're aiding and abetting criminals. Wrong, you're. Which makes you all criminals too if you've been paid. Wrong, paid. Bullshit. Look at these motherfucking goddamn holier-than-thou apes. The fucking nerve on this little shit to sit here. Oh, now it's not only short sellers, it's anybody lending shares. Go fuck yourself. Fearless Beyond 69. Total fucking moron. Really. God. What the fuck? What in the fuck? Oh yeah, with such greatest hits as, you clowns don't get it. This isn't just about us getting rich anymore. It's about us making you fucking criminals poor. We're not leaving until that happens. Well, then you're not leaving ever. And that's how apes do it there. Cliff Notes. How many millions did you lose to help push the price down? 52 cents. Welcome to the game, chump. Wow. How stupid. Yep. We're criminals, Manny. We got paid for lending shares. We're criminals too. Share lending programs aren't illegal. No shit, but what if it's done with malicious intent and purpose? If you haven't DRS'd, the DTCC is lending your shares. Oh, really? I don't think that's true. Paid, but yes, the frustration is real. At least they corrected it too, but God. This is where that's where all the delusion hangs out right there, Reddit. Yeah, at least we're making some money that way. What's wrong with that? See, they just don't like people making money. I'm talking about the apes here. All right, I got time for one more video. Got any requests? Or should I just pick Astro? Oh, DRS has been they've been saying DRS. They've gone through their DRS phases, and GameStop has been GameStop has been DRS'd more than AMC, and we looked at the chart for GameStop. It looks terrible. So clearly, it doesn't help the way that they think it's going to help. So you know, that DRS, it's a dead end. That's the only thing that's going to do is make it harder for people to sell their damn shares. And this is true. I went on. I did a lot of searching about DRS when they started talking about it last year, and I did a time limited Google search. I was looking for anything about computer share before, you know, the meme stock of saga started in early 2021. And you know, the only thing I could find on any forum or Reddit or anything talking about computer share was people complaining about computer share, trying to get the hell out of computer share. Like, they have shares of their company that they work for that were in computer share, and they wanted to get the fuck out of computer share because it's not convenient. It's not for trading. It's not for people who are going to sell their shares soon. So good luck with the computer share thing, apes. You know, it's not what you think it is. Adam Aaron calls out Ken Griffin in his own way. All right, well, let's go. It's short and sweet. God, fucking terrible intro. God damn it.
You guys very much for tuning in.
Put the mask back on, bro. Jesus.
It would be extremely painful.
I am the Masked Investor. Thank you guys very much for tuning in right now. No matter what time it is, no matter where you guys are, I do appreciate you guys for being here. Now, I know in the recent past, there's been a lot of discussion about what's been going on with several different hedge funds and how they've been closing doors and some of them even moving to Miami. I want to speak to you guys about Miami. But before we get into that, guys, I do have some other very interesting stories to speak to you guys about. Well, really quickly, this bad boy right here is Robinhood driving cliff, and I pulled this up yesterday, but I just kind of want to show you guys a little reminder of what that looks like. But no, really quickly, guys, let's start off here. ARK Invest, Kathy Wood says U.S. is already in a recession. This part's very important. That's why I wanted to make sure I got this part out there before we got into the information.
Oh, really?
And Adam Aaron, and of course Ken Griffin. ARK Invest CEO Kathy Wood says Tuesday that the U.S. is already in a recession, economic downturn, and
she's the best engaged for anything. She's basically a retail investor. All right.
For Kathy Woods and several other fund managers. But the point is, wow. All right, on to the next one, guys. I just want to point out Radio Shack. Radio Shack has been, I don't know who's been running Radio Shack's Twitter account, but they've been on fire. I will definitely attempt to get a little bit of that smoke from Radio Shack, simply just for entertainment, shits and giggles. But look out for some crazy wild tweets from me going to Radio Shack just to have some fun, to spar on Twitter, if you will. Take a look at this. Radio Shack tweets out, anyone remember those cool robots we used to sell called iLadies? This guy Scoop says, we don't care, nor do we like Radio Shack. Radio Shack says, iLadies balls on your face, Scoop. Bro, Radio Shack has been on fire. On
Radio
guys,
Shack.
Really quick before
this
into Miami with Adam Aaron.
Oh,
and
speak
Ken
of the
Griffin.
devil right here.
And also, GameStop direct
the devil himself.
Registration is increasing. Free float is being locked up. It's been a part of the conversation for a long period of time here, and a lot of those people who have been investing in GME have always said direct registration is the key. If this continues to increase to higher levels than we've ever seen before, then it will be a very interesting process to monitor, and that's all I'm going to say at this point in time. It looks like it would be a very interesting process to monitor, and by interesting, I mean optimistically bullish, of course, but this is something to definitely keep an eye on.
There's nothing
guys, let's get into
that can make these guys not bullish, because the moment they stop being bullish is the moment he stops getting almost 10,000 views on a video. You know, look at all those spam comments, though. Wow. Now, I know that I've arrived as a YouTuber when I start getting these spam crypto comments. I haven't seen those yet. I've got the Sex Uno ones. I've got ones all in Spanish. I've got Russian comments. I don't have the crypto comment threads yet. So, you know, if they want to target my channel, go for it.
But right here,
that
Adam
just means
Aaron,
I've arrived.
Adam Aaron. Now, you know, sometimes people have an opinion about
Look at
Adam
him
Aaron,
with
the
the
CEO,
2-camera. He's got the dual camera set up too. Damn.
Best. Sometimes people have an opinion and it's great. And sometimes Adam Aaron just does these little things. I'm kind of like, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. And I like it. Okay? Take a look at this. Join me at my personally hosted movie screening, Minions, The Rise of
you know who was there? You know who was there? Trey was there. Casey Shaw was there. Oh, yeah. Casey was there.
Miami, Sunday, July 3rd at 5 p.m. at AMC Adventure.
Well, the last one. Not this one, obviously. But he met Casey Shaw, met
in
Adam
Chicago
Aaron.
on Friday 22nd, 7 p.m. CDT at AMC River. Adam, we talking about Chicago and Miami? You are sending apes to Chicago, Miami? Adam, you're going to get us in trouble now because we're talking about Ken Griffin leaving Chicago, going to Miami, and I was just making a video about this last week. And now you come out here saying we're going to go to 2 different theaters in 2 different locations. You know how many different locations there are for AMC theaters, Adam? You know how many different locations in different states there are for AMC theaters, Adam? You know how many different locations for AMC theaters or theaters owned by AMC there are globally, and you pick 2 different cities? Adam, personally, I just want to say, boss move. No, boss move.
Yeah.
You can say what you guys want. I don't care what the explanation is. I like this energy, okay? Personally, I like this energy. This is the shit that I want to see. Now, is this
2 major American cities? I don't see the point.
Fundamental
See
value?
a big deal.
No. Is this necessarily going to be
yeah,
making
Tony was there
current
too,
money
right?
at this point in time? No, but this is the attitude I want to see from a leader who's running a company and who's trying to make sure he reaches out to those who have kept this company afloat and let people know, I see you. And that's all that I think is required at this time. Work for the company, build the company strong, and give thanks. Give a legal way of saying thank you to those who have kept the company afloat and the 13,000 different employees paid. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching that. Hopefully you guys did appreciate that. If you guys could, do me a quick favor, guys. Smash the like button, engage the video.
At some point, so yes, at the Kansas 5 meetup here, and of course you can't see it here, but he is wearing a wedding band. Yes. Yep. And then I want to say it was the video, the first time I noticed that it wasn't there was a video that he did when he was walking around in the woods randomly. And then he popped out like near a lake. I don't know if anybody remembers that video, but that was when I noticed he wasn't wearing it. And I called it out. And Tony called me out. Well, he says he's not wearing a wedding band. I mean, that's so stupid. Well, I noticed it. I did. So maybe it wasn't a wedding band. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen it since. Sure as hell looked like one to me, though. It was on the right hand. The correct hand. The correct finger. All right, what the hell's Trey talking about? Since somebody mentioned Trey. The breakout scenarios, in my opinion. No video today? What? You own no stock. The DTC does. Who's Seed Company and the Rothschild? There we go. Wow, looks like somebody discovered the way the stock market works. Holy shit. The KC5. No video today. He probably took a look at the price action and was like, shit, what am I going to do now? Fuck it, I'm just going to get high. Fuck it. I don't care about the breakout scenarios. I mean, let's just say the fantasy scenarios. I mean, fuck me. DRS, there's DRS. Yeah. Oh, Scott, Trey's sick. Don't make fun of him. Trey's sick. All right. Well, let's see. Huge numbers. Oh my God. This guy just doesn't stop, does he? 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Just wanted to touch base on the video I did earlier. A little quick follow-up before we get into the main topic of this video. People got so offended with me saying, listen, like, you can't over leverage yourself in the market, right? That's for the people out there who are already struggling with the cost of living going on, and now they're pissed off the squeeze hasn't happened yet. Like, everybody's in the same situation as you. Like, we're all waiting. I get it 100%. What I was trying to insinuate earlier is that if you're in a situation where you're about to lose your house or can't pay your bills and you're that dedicated to a play, that's a fucking problem. All right, regardless if people want to get in the comments or not, like, your family comes first, the squeeze comes second. Like, that's all I was trying to say. But the Moass,
not for the apes, but you know,
is here. Like, we're here. Everything is done. Like, we can't lock down the float anymore.
That sounds like, well, I'll just let him keep talking.
We already have 100% of the float locked down. We can't do anything else. There's nothing else that we could possibly do. There's nothing that's going to come out of getting pissed off at the CEO of a company over the shorts in his company. Look at Elon Musk. He's got Tesla. That's just a phenomenal fucking company. Like, I cannot wait to get it.
Oh yeah? Well, that's just like your opinion,
Tesla
man.
Someday, but and look at the shorts that attack him on a daily basis, and he comes out and blatantly fucking tells you the corruption that takes place in Wall Street. Nothing's happened. So people need to get,
because among everything else, he knows everything about Wall Street.
Patient.
Yes.
Like, we've done everything we can. Yeah, I know it's taken 2 years, and I know it's annoying, but the reality is, you need to wait. Like, it's here.
Jesus
it could happen
Christ.
tomorrow, or it could happen next month. I think it's going to happen this month, right?
Tomorrow.
This month of July. The next.
What? Whoa! What?
It could happen tomorrow, or it could happen next month. I think it's going to happen this month, right? This month of July, the next couple weeks. I think it's going to take some time to lead into it, and then we're going to have some major run-ups.
Well, this month is still June, so he's jumping the gun on that.
But, you know, yeah, I get it. There's people who bought in at, you know, $50 to $70, and I was fortunate enough to get into the play before that. But, you know, before people kind of go out and say, hey, like, you lucked out, blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously you haven't seen my price brackets. Like I already said, my price target is from 2,000 to 10,000. I may unload some at 2,000. I may hold it all till 10,000. I may hold it all till 20,000. Like I said, every day I can't solidify my numbers until the actual event occurs, right? Because if I told you guys all I'm selling at, you know, $10,000 a share and it went up to $30,000 a share, I'd be, obviously my motive is going to change. So there's literally nothing anybody can do other than sit back, drink a beer, smoke a doobie, whatever you have to do. Like, the Moass is here. We won. We've known we've won for a long time. Like, the only way we lose is if everybody sells their shares, and we still don't lose that.
There you go, Len.
Everybody woke up tomorrow and
sold
their shares. They wouldn't even have the fucking money to deliver on those. So yeah. So
I aim to please.
And honestly, like, the shills that go around and on all the YouTubers pages, all the Twitter or whatever, like, they're a waste. They're a waste of time, because we're in a situation now where, you know, obviously I get it. The human emotion, when somebody says something you don't like, you're gonna get pissed off, right? Like, basically saying, like, if you can't afford groceries and you have $5,000 available in AMC, groceries need to come first. Like, that's common sense. And yeah, it's gonna upset people, but like, you gotta eat, right? I'm not gonna be pissed off at
go to rallies. We gotta eat.
Somebody that had to
don't go to rallies.
Some AMC shares because their kid couldn't fucking get baby formula. Like, the fact people are out there.
Well, they couldn't get baby formula for another reason.
Aggressive towards people, like, chill out. Like, seriously, like, we're here. Some people are gonna miss out on the opportunity. Some people are gonna, you know, flourish when this thing takes off. And I hope everybody that's in it makes a ton of money and does really well. I think we're all gonna. But you know, if this
that's not really how it works.
For some miraculous reason took another year to happen, it is what it is. I know what this play holds. I know what this play means, you know, why we're doing this, but I also know why I'm in it. The DD I've done and the numbers that it's going to go to, whether it happens in the next few weeks or in another year from now.
Well,
of course, people are going to go out there and close off.
If the DD is so supposedly so goddamn good. Now, here's a question that nobody's asked. Maybe they have. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to be that much of a waste, according to this guy. Fuck you. I'm going to ask a question here. If the DD is supposedly so goddamn good, why does it not say when this will happen? And why have any date predictions been colossally wrong? So, but the rest, all the rest of the DD is right. It's all correct. Except we don't know when it's going to happen. And whenever we predict a date or even a year, a month, a year, a quarter, any date prediction fails. Maybe the DD is actually shit. Maybe the DD is not all it's cracked up to be. I'm just saying. They always say go back to the DD. Quote unquote DD. The reality is there is no DD. This
reality
DD
in their mind
sucks.
that this could take longer, but it's important to realize that the information's still the information, regardless if they drag this on for another 2 months or drag it on for another 2 weeks. Like, the numbers don't change. If anything, the play gets bigger. The longer this takes, the play gets bigger.
Oh, yes, of course.
So that's the video. The Moass is here. Sit fucking back. We won. Have a beer,
Moass is
chill.
here.
If you're in a situation where you bought in at 70, don't fucking worry, because if you go back and watch my video from before, my price brackets, my targets are way higher than $70, okay? And that's just mine. There's people out there that are way higher, and mine may be way higher too eventually, but right now, I want to see my numbers first. So, deep breaths, okay? I know people people get really frustrated when they hear things they don't want to hear, but the reality is all you can do is sit back and watch. It's coming. We're here. Just be ready for it. Peace.
Be ready. Are you ready? God, I swear. All right, I can finally expand that back out. I mean, I don't know. It seems like... It sure seems like... Doesn't seem like... It does not seem like people are getting it, are getting the message here. And now they're talking about, oh, you know, not the first guy I've seen, not the first time I've heard. Oh, they can let it go for another year. For all I care, I'm diamond hands, baby.
You got a real bad temper. I got another woman that wants me to temper. Out of sight, out of mind.
What is it gonna take?
Someplace I can't hear you whine.
I don't know.
You're too controlling. My shit is something you shouldn't be holding.
But hey, you know, we'll be here, I guess, documenting this. But I mean, how many times can you go over the same shit? I mean, the best place to do that is one of these channels, or like this channel. I mean, it's just insane. 2,000 to 10,000. 2,000 to 10,000. I love the smell of failure in the morning. 2,000 to 10,000. Yes. Yes. That's it. Right there. See what Shardy's got. Credit Suisse going bankrupt. He loves to talk about financial institutions and financial service companies going bankrupt. He loves it. Because it's, you know, it's anything negative about Wall Street gives the apes a boner, essentially. They're trying to cancel the squeeze. 216% short interest, you're right. Loves large numbers, $600 trillion, 9 trillion. Hedge funds getting liquidated, he loves those too. Credit Suisse, hedge funds going bankrupt. You know, you could see hundreds of examples of that probably here. Money taker. That's what these guys are. They're money takers. 1,700% increase. Large number. Large number. Like Steve Carell's character in Anchorman. Loud noises! Loud noises! That's what it's like. They have that type of attention span, sadly. 11,000% increase. Holy shit. And that's the double chorus, which signifies that this song is almost over. So, before I leave here, I will refresh this and see how things look for this channel. I do appreciate everybody sticking around for this live stream. I want to encourage everybody who's not already a member to join the Telegram chat group. The link to that is in the description. So yeah, so I had a weird drop in subscribers on Sunday, but who knows? You know, it's like it's fickle sometimes. And I think that Lou swearing, killing his monetization, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I guess it could be. But I mean, I think pretty clearly he's definitely making money on YouTube. And that song is Full of Shit by Afro Man. And I've been using it since last year. Which the only reason I use it, well, because I like it. But the only reason I use it is because, and this is true. The copyright algo doesn't catch it, even though it is a commercially recorded song. So it's called Full of Shit by Afro Man. And for some reason, YouTube doesn't think it's copywritten, but it is. So just to alleviate any, and it rocks. It does. Yeah, it's a good song. But yeah, there's I thought for sure I would get shut down on that. And now probably I will, so I better shut up. But anyway, have a good night, and I'll catch you sometime soon in the near future. Join the Telegram chat. Consider joining that chat so you can join me on this live stream in the voice chat next time. So somebody's got to come on here next time. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody has to. I can't. I mean, I can, and I do talk the whole time by myself. But it's much more fun when there's somebody else or other people in here to join in the conversation and the fun. So, Antoinette, looking at you. Lynn, looking at you. Manny's got to get back in here for more than 5 seconds. So, you all figure it out. Somebody's got to come in here with me. So, until then, have a good one, and yeah, we'll see you.